Hello my friends. I will give you a set of reviews and summary definitions of music, movies, TV show, books, authors, games, podcasts, within a dedicated playlist in this channel. I hope you like it. But do not forget to express your opinion or criticism. Thank you in advance. Good Omens, The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Witch. Book by Neil Gaiman, Terry Pratchett. Good Omens, The Nice and Accurate Prophecies of Agnes Witch is a 1990 novel written as a collaboration between the English authors Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. The book is a comedy about the birth of the son of Satan and the coming of the end times. There are attempts by the angel Aziraphale and the demon Crowley to sabotage the coming of the end times, having grown accustomed to their comfortable surroundings in England. One subplot features a mix-up at the small country hospital on the day of birth and the growth of the Antichrist, Adam, who grows up with the wrong family, in the wrong country village. Another subplot concerns the summoning of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, each a big personality in their own right. In 2003, the novel was listed at number 68 on the BBC's survey The Big Read. Oblomov. Book by Ivan Goncharov. Oblomov is the second novel by Russian writer Ivan Goncharov, first published in 1859. Ilya Ilyich Oblomov is the central character of the novel, portrayed as the ultimate incarnation of the superfluous man, a symbolic character in 19th-century Russian literature. Oblomov is a young, generous nobleman who seems incapable of making important decisions or undertaking any significant actions. Throughout the novel, he rarely leaves his room or bed. In the first 50 pages, he manages only to move from his bed to a chair. The book was considered a satire of Russian intelligentsia. The novel was popular when it came out, and some of its characters and devices have imprinted on Russian culture and language. 1984. Book by Robert Ick, George Orwell. 1984 is a 2013 play by Robert Ick and Duncan Macmillan based on the 1949 novel 1984 by George Orwell. The production premiered at the Nottingham Playhouse on Friday the 13th of September 2013 in a co-production with Headlong. It was created and directed by Robert Ick and Duncan Macmillan, designed by Chloe Lemford, lighting was designed by Natasha Chivers, sound by Tom Gibbons, and video by Tim Reed. Following a UK tour, the production transferred to the Almeida Theatre in Islington from the 8th of February to the 29th of March 2014, where it later transferred into London's West End to the Playhouse Theatre from the 28th of April to the 23rd of August 2014, where it was co-produced by the Almeida Theatre and Sonia Friedman Productions. The production was nominated for Best New Play at the 2014 Laurence Olivier Awards, but lost to Chimerica, another Almeida Theatre production. This was followed by another UK tour. The Warded Man. Book by Peter V. Brett. The Painted Man is a fantasy novel written by American writer Peter V. Brett. It is the first part of the Demon Cycle. It was first published by HarperCollins's Voyager imprint in the United Kingdom on the 1st of September 2008 and was published in the United States under the title of The Warded Man in March 2009. It has been translated into German, Japanese, Polish, Czech, French, Spanish, Dutch, Portuguese, Serbian, and Estonian. There is also a graphic audio production of the book. The novel follows three POV characters in their passage from childhood to maturity. They are inhabitants of a world plagued by the attacks of demons known as Corellings, which rise from the planet's core each night to feast upon humans. There are many different kinds of sealings, each associated with a particular element and each with different capabilities and strengths. Similar books. Neverwhere. Book by Neil Gaiman. Neverwhere is a companion novelization written by English author Neil Gaiman of the television serial Neverwhere, written by Gaiman and devised by Lenny Henry. The plot and characters are exactly the same as in the series, with the exception that the novel form allowed Gaiman to expand and elaborate on certain elements of the story and restore changes made in the televised version from his original plans. Most notable is the appearance of the floating market at Harrods rather than under the Battersea Power Station. This is because the management of Harrods changed their minds about proposed filming. The novel was originally released by BBC Books in 1996, 3 episodes into the television series' run. It was accompanied by a spoken word CD and cassette release, also by the BBC. Stardust. Book by Neil Gaiman. Stardust is a 1999 fantasy novel by British writer Neil Gaiman, usually published with illustrations by Charles Vess. Stardust has a different tone and style from most of Gaiman's prose fiction, being consciously written in the tradition of pre-Tolkien English fantasy, following in the footsteps of authors such as Lord Dunsany and Hope Mirrlees. It is concerned with the adventures of a young man from the village of Wall, which borders the magical land of Fairy. In 2007, a film based on the novel was released with generally positive reviews. Gaiman has also occasionally made references to writing a sequel, or at least another book concerning the village of Wall. The story begins in late April 1839, as John William Draper had just photographed the moon and Charles Dickens was serializing Oliver Twist. The majority of the book takes place 17 years later, starting around October 1856.